What if I told you that this was all a setup, an invitation for you to win the cosmic lottery and maybe even some cold, hard cash? Welcome to May, my friends. This is an exciting month of cosmic lottery. It is about abundance. It is about comfort. It is about joy, harmony, balance, earthly pleasure. And I am so excited to bring to you the cosmic timeline that we are all on at this time. Coming off of April, we had a lot of astrological activity that helped us to understand this moment in time. We began with a Mercury retrograde in Aries that asked us to slow down and really start to look at our current I am. Your I am presence is that Aries energy. It's what initiates the self, who you are going to become, who you are going to be at any given time. It's also that root chakra energy, who we ground ourselves to be, again, at any given time. Because remember, you are an energetic being, constantly evolving, constantly changing, and shifting vibration, which means you change all the time. Little changes in your vibration change your experience. So in this astrological timeline, what it was showing us was first, pre-retrograde in Aries, slow down. Second, new moon, total solar eclipse in Aries, which said, okay, look, we are going to eclipse the old self and really evolve or come into the light as the new I am. And then third, in April, we had that really powerful, the most powerful conjunction of the year, which was the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, which initiated very rapid change and very expansive energy that's going to help us build the next 14 years. This is a new 14-year cycle that we've entered into, and you can think of it like Uranus taking down all of the structures that were supporting the old I am, and Jupiter rebuilding. Jupiter is the rebuilder and the expander of the I am presence, among many other things, like being very benefic, particularly in the way of money and material freedoms and comforts. So as we enter May, a couple things happen. Mars in Aries is a very big deal because it's more of that initiator, get up and go and be that I am. Pluto retrograde is another opportunity for us to slow down and evaluate who we really are underneath, in the shadow, so that we can really look at the things that are no longer serving us and rise into the I am presence that the Aries total solar eclipse encouraged us to intend. Now, the reason I believe from a divine timeline aspect that Pluto is now retrograde is to give us another little push to say, are you ready to transcend the old presence and ascend into the new presence as the new I am? So if you haven't already done the work to say, all right, here was the old self, here's the new self, the old I am, the new I am, now's the time. What's the one thing that's going to prevent the old I am from actually integrating into the new I am? Well, that's the shadow. That's that Pluto scorpionic energy that's like very dark and very difficult sometimes to look at. It's your underworld. So if you spend some time now really being with your underworld, being with your shadow and saying, you know what? These parts of me are part of an old I am, so I'm going to really do the work I can now so that I can integrate it, so that I can ascend into the new I am. Now, when you're considering your I am presence, you want to ask yourself, how do you want to exist on the ground? Because again, this is root chakra energy. It's Aryan energy is also root chakra energy. It's like that stuff that like is who we are now on the ground. Okay, so this is very intense energy. It's a very powerful pull onto the earth, and you have to decide, how do I want to exist on the earthly plane? A lot of us lead very spiritual lives, but one of the keys to really expanding along our soul's evolutionary path is to honor the earthly experience, to really get grounded into the I am presence that we truly want to embody, so that we can become the experience we really want to have. Now, as we approach the Taurus new moon, this is very significant because part of the earthly experience is wealth, it's manifestation, it is comfort, it is all that material, tactile stuff that make our journey on earth exciting, right? It makes our journey on earth tactile. And while I don't suggest that you have to, have all the Louis bags and the Gucci shoes and all the labels and those things, really getting comfortable with what you want to manifest as part of the earthly experience. Could be a cabin in the woods. It could be the new shower in the cabin in the woods. It could be the penthouse in Manhattan. It doesn't matter to me. It's up to you to define who you want to be and what material possessions are going to bring you the greatest comfort and greatest joy. Don't poo-poo the material aspect of the spiritual path. As long as you are not attached to the material aspect, then you're meant to create in the material realm. You're meant to have things. You're just not meant to attach to them. Now remember that Taurus energy is also root chakra energy. It is that very sort of grounded energy that is earthly. So you're gonna wanna pay attention to your root chakra and do the clearing that you need to do. In your root chakra is all of your beliefs around safety, stability, survival. It again is your I am presence. And you can think of your I am presence in the root chakra as I am worthy, I am lovable, I am deserving, I am powerful, and I am enough. And you know how I harp on these 5 core beliefs. These are largely in your root chakra. So if you think to yourself, I'm not worthy, I'm not lovable, I'm not deserving, I'm not powerful, to really have the things that I want to have that bring me the most comfort and the most joy in the material realm, then you really want to clear those out, sweep those out, do the things that you need to do. Now, here are 3 things that I would also do while you're working with your intentions for the Taurus new moon. This is a money moon. It is. I mean, you can say, well, money's not important to me. Money doesn't mean anything to me. But the truth is, money is just energy. Money is what drives the soul's experience in the 3rd dimensional paradigm. So get over it. I hate to sort of throw that at you, but get over it. We all need money. Let's say your whole thing is just to meet your soulmate, go off grid and hike for the rest of your life. You still need to buy the hiking shoes, right? They require money. So let it be a money moon. Surrender to the beautiful, abundant nature of this moon and set money goals. It doesn't matter if you're setting a money goal for an extra $100 or an extra 10,000 or 100,000 bucks, but set your goals. Now, the second thing I would do is write down those goals. Ever since I started writing down my money goals, my whole picture changed. I started to actually manifest my money goals because when I would look at the goals, it really programmed my conscious mind to also talk to my subconscious mind through things like affirmations and real visualizations about that money manifesting in my life. And the third thing that I would highly suggest you do is any root chakra activity, like running, any yoga poses, eating things like, beets and berries and things that are very sort of on the ground. If you're not a meat eater, stay with all of the red, purple, orange sort of fruits and vegetables. But if you are a meat eater, I would amp it up a little bit because it really does help you to get that root chakra, that Taurus bull-like energy. This is your cosmic lottery. I know you're going to win it. Stay tuned. We've got a really exciting event coming up. We're launching the High Vibe Tribe. And if you're watching this post-launch, I'll link it in the description of the video below, but it should be out in just a couple of days and you are going to love it.